What's going on, everybody? I swear to God, I did just realize that my mic is muted and I didn't even know when I went to go say hello to everybody. But what's going on, people? Welcome to another Dermy's Daily Dictation on this beautiful, wonderful, I can't even say that with a straight face. I hate Mondays so freaking much, but it is the 16th of September. And we got some stuffs to talk about. You know, we got some things. And I did see you in the chat, Jack. I heard you tell me to go do something. So, you know, I'm gonna go do something. I had to go take a piss. Yeah. But breaking news, Dermy really has a iPhone, but he modded it to look like an Android. That is false news. That is fake news. Nowhere will I ever have an iPhone. And I will die on the hill of anti-Apple products to the day I die. I said die twice, but shut up. I will never have an Apple product. The sole fact that there's Apple products here in this household right now hurts me. Physically hurts deep in my heart and my soul. Apple products suck ass and everybody knows it. But anyways, we got some fun topics. I can speaks. We got some fun, interesting I can't speak. What the fuck? We got some fun, interesting topics to go over tonight. We have Ubisoft blatantly saying that they hate gamers, just outright attacking gamers. We do have the Space Marine 2 people actually coming out saying that they made the game specifically for gamers, so that's a nice little counterbalance there. And then we got rumors being spread around, so I don't know how accurate this is. Again, these are just supposed reports coming from individuals that are unnamed and just leakers, essentially, so take it with a grain of salt, of Disney specifically saying that they wanted Inside Out 2 to have as little LGBTQ stuff in it as physically possible, to the point that they wanted none, basically. And they pushed hard to make sure that Pixar did not put that in the actual movie. And wouldn't you know, that's one of the largest animated movies in all time. So it paid off by all accounts. But again, I love you guys, but we got some we got some housekeepings to do, because one, I gotta remind you guys, tomorrow there will be no show. I know it's a daily show. I know I do it I try to do it Sunday through Thursday every single week, but there will be no show tomorrow, and that's because of dentist appointment early the next day. Gotta do it. Gotta get my teeth fixed because of stupid allergies and bullshit like that. Long story, but we got to go do that, and then our hard work is paying off. Our hard work is extremely paying off, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. Over here on the Kick side, we are at 67 followers. That means we need roughly 8 more followers till I can get monetized over on Kick. Let's keep pushing those numbers as best as possible, because if I could get monetized over there, it will be fantastic. It will be amazing. We just need 8 more people to come around and follow over on Kick, and I can't freaking wait. Holy crap, we're so close, and it's amazing. So again, I'll be dropping that Kick link here in the chat. Share it out, do all the stuffs you got to do. Why do I have like an age restriction warning on my stream? Give me a moment. I don't want an age restriction warning on my Kick stream. Why do I have age restriction? No, turn that off. Okay, that was a thing. But yeah, we are so close over there. I can taste it. I feel it. Feel it in my ball sack. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Hey, old Dom H, shout out to you, old buddy, old pal. I had something else I needed to talk about before we move on to some of the topics, and I can't remember what one of them was. Jesus Christ, it's gonna bother me now that I can't remember it. Give me a moment. Let my thinking brain do its stuff as I remember. Oh yeah. Two things. One, love each and every music a bit loud. Okay, let me turn that down. There's that. And drowning me out? How can it be drowning me out? Nothing drowns me out. I can also come over here and something like right there should be good. Too quiet now? Well, fuck you. Music doesn't need to be like super loud. It's just for background music, really. And also something for me to listen to while I do this that is copyright free and that you guys can also listen to at the same time. Now we can hear Dermy. Oh, like fantastic. You couldn't hear me before. But shout out to all you guys. You guys are wonderful. I love doing the show now. It's one of my top favorite shows to do. I mean, I only do like 3 shows, really. Well, I do 4, but we don't talk about This Is Mordor Country. I want to die doing that show. And it's not because of the host or anything like that. No, it's because I have to watch Rings of Power, and I regret it every single day. But no, real quick, if you guys like this show, you like what I do here, please make sure to leave that thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you're new here or anything like that. I greatly appreciate. We are growing the channel again. We're doing the best we can, and this is going to be a wonderful show tonight. And Jack Tarlad, now I hear the voices in my head. Well, that's usually me, but it is unlike Gal. Wait, what? Gal, wait. Gal hears voices in her head. They tell her to go save the cats from Ohio. That's what they always tell her. You must go to Ohio to save the cats. Howdy, Lofty Fairy. The recent Rings of Power is a masterpiece. No, it's not. How is your views before/after now that we get to preview the vids live, Dermy? So it's hit or miss. Like the vids yesterday aren't that great, but usually my videos, they do better over time for some reason. So like the immediate doesn't usually show up unless it's like a big topic. Let's see. Last week I was hitting about almost around 1,000 views each video. Some of them did hit 1K. Some of them were like 800, 700, so nearing that 1,000 mark. But one of them did hit 2K. So, and it's easier to do this now because it's streaming. I'm interacting with you guys. I'm getting the juices flowing. I'm doing the things. We're getting back and forth and stuff. But we're growing as we slowly are, and it's nice. It's good. I've been enjoying every second of doing this. I find it so much more enjoyable. So, what? No, she has no inner monologue. Well, yeah, she has no inner monologue. Oh, that's right. She can't hear voices. She can't hear in her head. Apparently the Miami Heat are saying it's not happening with the cats and put out some cringe posts. Why would the Miami Heat say anything? They're in Miami. Wait, no, they're in... Isn't the Miami Heat over in, like, California? Wait. No, that's the Lakers I'm thinking of. Why the fuck would the Miami Heat be What the hell? They're not in Ohio. How dare you? My feelings say otherwise. Well, I don't care. My brain was like, why? No, what isn't? And I was thinking of LeBron James and all those freaks. I was like, wait, no, but he's in LA, so he's a Lakers, but Miami, Ohio, they're what? My brain was not comprehending what was going on there. And sorry, Christopher Rufo actually did an entire expose basically breaking down that, yes, in Ohio, now this was, I believe, Dayton, Ohio, a year ago, there were individuals from the Congo living in a apartment complex that did, in fact, eat cats. But there's that. Yeah. Shit you not. That actually came out today. And everybody wants to go around saying, no, it's not happening. They're not eating the cats. They are. There's even pictures. I think it was just had his name. Why am I blanking on his name? The presidential candidate, not Kamala Harris, but for Trump. JD Vance. I'm pretty sure JD Vance even tweeted out pictures that were coming out. Somebody tweeted out pictures of skinned animals. Here, let me see if I can find it. I think it was JD Vance. JD Vance. I think it was JD Vance. Well, okay. Here it is. This comes from Christopher Rufo. Now, this is the story from a year ago, okay? Here is some sort of animal on a grill. And people saw this and immediately said, those are chickens on the grill. Those are chickens on the blue grill. Don't know about you guys. Chickens' legs don't go up when they're on their back. I don't know if you guys ever have like dealt with rotisserie chicken or had a whole chicken in front of you. They don't do that. These are skinny. Very like that. There's meat here. Now, again, this comes from Dayton, Ohio, and this was a report done about individuals roughly a year ago from the Congo. But the overall story is basically true. They're eating the cats over in freaking Ohio. So it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if the freaking not Dominicans, but the Haitians are doing the same thing, especially because both Haiti and the Congo both love eating cats. It's a delicacy in both those areas. So, yeah, not chicken. No, I'm doing this shit. Fuck you, Dak. I know Daxstar is probably not doing is just trolling right now, but no, I'm gonna. By the way, chickens in the chat. Chickens in the chat. I'm sorry, my brain went over there. Oh, let me. Chicken. Actually, look. Raw chicken. Here's a good one. So chickens, when plucked, raw, laying down, do this thing. Because their legs are so heavy, they don't go up. And you know, you come over here. Those things be up. These aren't chickens, these are cats. And the thing was, apparently around the apartment complex, people were complaining about there being too many cats and all the cats breeding. And then they mentioned that the breeding was like going away. They started noticing there was less cats around. And the dad of this family would go around and tell his kids when he's going out with like a knife, by the way, we're going to get meat from around the neighborhood. Definitely chickens, guys. Definitely chickens. But okay, enough politics talk. How did I get on this point? Oh yeah, Gal going over to Ohio to save the cats. Yeah. But she definitely will. But what the hell? My viewers just dropped all the way down to 1. What the hell? I don't know why, but okay, we need to get one of these topics out, because how I'm gonna do this actually is I have a topic to talk about, because I'm not gonna make a video with this topic, but this is an interesting topic nonetheless, because it's VTubers, and I know you guys hate it, but go fuck yourselves. I love you guys, by the way. So there's been some weird goings on over on Twitch for the longest time in regards to VTubers themselves. they have like VTubers are the most hated class. E-thoughts are up here as like being hated by everybody else, but Twitch loves them and fantasizes about them. And holy hell, what do we got over here? We got Big Rob coming in with $10 doodles saying, I've been told Dermy may possibly sit when he pees. What that all about? Que pasa, hombre? Okay, paso. Listen, okay? Listen. I stand all day and I work at a blue collar job, okay? So when I go to the bathroom, sitting down to take a piss is my moment of respect, of like rest. That's time to put my feet up and relax as I piss. It's nice. And then I see Star Wars Dog coming in with $2, says, I heard you sit when you pee. Yes, I do it, okay? I don't care. I don't care. Sue me, I'm standing all day. I'm gonna sit on that fucking toilet. Screw you guys. But shout out Big Rob, shout out Star Wars Dog. You guys are fantastic. I miss getting to talk with you guys. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Daxnar. Thank you. Nothing wrong with me getting to sit down while I take a piss. Stand all day, squelching heat in a freaking basically an oven of a factory. My feet are hurting. Get to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna sit down. It's a little bit of a joy. It's a fun, relaxing time. I'm just trying to not get piss everywhere. Well, it's kind of hard, you know. My dick's kind of really big, and when I sit down, it's an entire problem thing. You understand the mechanism of sitting to pee with your feet up probably means you're giving yourself a golden shower. Shut up, Jack. And I miss you, Star Wars Dog. But before I get into making a video, I saw this topic, and this is VTuber talk, so people are gonna turn it out and go like, oh my god, he's talking about VTubers again, blah, 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 blah. But this is a weird thing in regards to like Twitch and stuff, where they're more than fine letting Amaranth, for example, come on, even though I think she's on Kick now, so, but that's just my example. Come on with, you know, her skimpy outfits, her bikinis, and go like blah, 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 to the mic and stuff. But when you're a VTuber and you might have an attractive body figure or whatever like that, you hop on and you show yourself in a one-piece swimsuit for your VTuber model, get shit like this. So this is in Zentreya, and I believe Zentreya is, I think she's one of the AI VTubers. I believe this one here is Zentreya, and she's an AI. It's actually really cool how they do this stuff, and really, really interesting how they do it. But so Zentreya did a stream where for a short period of time, she showed herself in a one-piece outfit. And this is what she got, huh? In all the years I've been on Twitch, I've always played by the rules and knew where the lines were. I've never gotten a warning. I had basically the equivalent of a one-piece swimsuit for less than 5 minutes, far from screen. I think something definitely is going on. And you see right here that they classified her content as sexual themes. Twitch is committed to keeping our community safe for everyone. And as part of that, we require all users to ensure that anything shared on their account abides by Twitch terms of service, community guidelines, local law, and additional safety policies. Based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a warning on your account. And she got a warning for a One Piece. And thank you for subscribing, Star Wars Dog. I greatly appreciate it, brother. But so she gets a warning for her anime avatar being in a One Piece outfit for 5 minutes. But we can go on Twitch and see all the Twitch thoughts and hot tub streams, bikinis out everywhere. VTuber comes on and does it, gets a warning. VTubers are the minority because they're attractive young ladies, usually with, yes, animated avatars and stuff like that, but they get shit on all the freaking time for what they do and how they do it. And they're doing in arguably a better way because they're not actually exploiting their own bodies. They're exploiting an avatar, not actually showing themselves off. and they get shit on. They get trashed on. And this also comes over on Twitch at one of the worst times, pointed out here actually by Pipkin Pippa. It's September. So over on Twitch right now, you get more profit for your subs, for getting subs. You get benefits for getting subs. There's like bonuses, there's cheers, there's a lot of really cool stuff going on. And right now, one of the larger VTubers out there is in trouble. What the hell? Oh, I don't want to risk that because I don't know what's about to pop up there. One of the larger VTubers right now is in trouble for a One Piece that's not even real on a non-real body. That's a joke. That's a fucking joke. And I'm scared. I'm pressing a button. Okay, nothing bad popped up, but that was too close to call. I don't know what the fuck's ever gonna pop up on a random Twitter moment. Like, what the fuck? I've seen some fucked up shit there that is definitely not YouTube safe. But okay, got through that. And again, shout out to Star Wars Dog. Shout out to Big Rob. You guys are fantastic. I greatly appreciate the support. I love it. And to all you guys right now in chat, I love each and every one of you, including you, Jack Murphy. Twitch gave me several warnings. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just kind of threw up a bit in my mouth. Hail, Real Wade Nation Ray, blah, 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 blah. Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips coming in with a hashtag Wade Raid. Shout out to you, brother. But okay, we got to get one of these topics out of the way because I'm gonna give it up to you guys. What do you want to hear first? You want to hear about Ubisoft? You want to hear about Space Marines 2? Or do you want to hear about Pixar? Because it's one of those three. Okay, I'm gonna leave it up to you. And all three of those are gonna be hopefully going up as videos tomorrow, mainly because I can't do the stream tomorrow. So I'll give it up to you guys here. Let's do a poll. Do I do a poll? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll in the chat while I have it pulled up here. What's the first option? The first option is Ubisoft. Ubisoft attacking gamers. We got Ubisoft attacking gamers, Space Marine 2 loving gamers, or Pixar and the gay. Space Marines looks like it's popping up. Oh, you know what? Let's do Space Marines 2. Let's do Space Marines 2, shall we? So I'm going to turn this stuff off. Pixar, then Ubisoft. Let's do Space Marines 2, Pixar, and Ubisoft. Or, actually, here. Let's do Pixar, because Pixar is a good story. Ubisoft, then we'll round it up with Space Marines, because Space Marines is also like a positive story. So let me get some stuff going over here. Let me pull stuff up. I turned off the Spotify music right now, and I muted it in my mic so I could think straight. Let me get the Pixar. Okay, so okay. Plus Pixar will go by really fast. But let me turn off the chat, and as always, you guys get to see it. I'll turn the chat back on once everything's done. You guys can keep talking. If you donate or anything, I'll get to you guys immediately after the video's made. As always, we'll just go through it, get you guys some topics, go catch up on chat, get to the next topic, so on and so forth. You see how this is all working. But okay, count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and it really does pay not to be woke nowadays within modern entertainment. And we come over here to the numbers, our good friends, the numbers over here. And we're going to be talking about Inside Out 2 right now, because Inside Out 2 was a monumental smash hit for Disney, Pixar, and all around just content as a whole, coming in at being one of the top grossing animated films of all time. Simple story about a girl dealing with emotions as she grows up and hits puberty. Simple enough. Nothing really crazy there. I actually am a huge fan of Inside Out 1. My family loves Inside Out 1. I find these movies charming and enjoyable. And when it came to Inside Out 2, there was no woke bullcrap within it. And now, when it comes to some rumors that are going around, Disney might have actually propelled them to remove all instances of woke bullshit in it. Because we come over here to that place. Rumor! Disney executives stamped out any alleged gay interpretations from Inside Out 2 after Lightyear's box office failure. Now, all these posts and information is coming from IGN. And this latest article that they posted saying Inside Out 2 was the hit Pixar needed, but the laid off employees who crunched on it are still hurting. And you can see the byline there. 10 former Pixar employees talk about the pains of their year's layoffs, the pressure of surrounded Inside Out 2, and large cultural concerns at the studio. Now, one of the big things they bring up was both crunch, layoffs, and then Disney themselves saying they want as little to basically zero LGBTQ references within this actual show. And we come over back to that Park Place and we'll get into it. But we scroll on down here. A new rumor claims that Disney and Pixar executives instructed the Inside Out 2 team to remove any possible gay interpretations from Inside Out 2 after Lightyear's box office failure. A report from IGN's Alex Stedman, which cites multiple anonymous individuals as Disney, claims that Disney executives blame the failure of Lightyear on its inclusion of gay kiss. Lightyear only grossed $218.7 million, according to the numbers. The film had an estimated production budget of $200 million. Now, it wasn't the inclusion of a gay kiss that ruined Disney, like the Lightyear movie. Let's be real honest here. The Lightyear movie had a lot more than just a simple gay kiss connected to it. What we could go based off of the non-cultural war aspect, which was it's a movie about Buzz Lightyear, not starring Tom Hanks. So there's that one. And on top of that, all the rest of it being focused in on other characters, not Buzz Lightyear, a middling story, other controversies surrounding it as well, including the gay kiss. It was an all-around nightmare situation that culminated in an abject failure. Let's not mix words there. So it wasn't just the gay kiss, but the gay kiss was part of it. But we continue on. One source told Stedman, it is, as far as I know, still a thing where leadership, they'll bring up Lightyear specifically and say, oh, Lightyear was a financial failure because it had a queer kiss in it. That's not the reason the movie failed. Well, it's one of the reasons, but, and I forgot to pull this up. So, what was Lightyear's all around actual end of the day? So, give me one moment. Lightyear, the numbers, because I forgot to pull that up. Lightyear, the numbers. So we come over here to the numbers again. And we see that Lightyear was that abysmal failure. All around abysmal failure. And it wasn't just the kiss scene. And by the way, I'm leaving this in the video. Yes, Legatus, you are right. This was Tim Allen, not Tom Hanks. My bad. I'll fully own that it was Tim Allen, not Tom Hanks. But you get the all around thought process here. But we'll continue on because they also said other things. Despite the source's claim, Disney executives instructed Pixar creatives to make Inside Out 2 less gay. Stedman writes, sources describe rumors that there was special care put into making the relationship between Riley and Val, a supporting character introduced in Inside Out 2, seem as platonic as possible, even requiring edits to the lighting and tone of certain scenes to remove any trace of romantic chemistry. Mind you, I do believe at this specific time, Riley's about 15, maybe 16, early teenhood, maybe even younger than that, somewhere around there. And they didn't want any inclination of gay between her and a supporting character, which is good because this is supposed to be a family movie targeting towards kids. So why should you have this character be gay at all? Like, why should you even think that that's a good idea? So yes, Disney's doing the correct thing here. Let's just tell a story about a young girl dealing with her emotions as she's growing up, hitting puberty, dealing with all of this. It's very simple and very casual. It's your coming of age story just centered around a girl, and they're doing it in a fun, enjoyable way, dealing with like emotions that actually talk and interact. Simple enough. So yeah, toning down any and all inclination that girl And Riley could be anything more than just friends is a smart move because we don't really need anything else there. It's just a story. Focus on telling a good story and leave your bull crap out of it. But we continue. One source told him that Pixar did a lot of extra work to make sure that no one would potentially see them as not straight. And I'm going to say this right now, because you're obviously seeing some bias towards them wanting to make Riley gay, obviously. Just, you could see it right there. But one of the things that we could just say here is we could put in extra work to just not show relationship, period. Riley could be anything in this moment. I don't need to know about it because she's a minor and I don't want to even think about that stuff because that stuff's nasty and gross. But why do we need any inclination of which way she leans sexually one way or the other? It doesn't matter. It doesn't help the story. It doesn't participate in the story. There's nothing about that. I do know there is a nice little clip that does say that Riley is canonically straight because of the Riley's First Date video, which is a nice little short, by the way. I do find that Pixar short very charming, very endearing, and very personal because I do find the Inside Out world very charming. It is just very simplistic in what it offers you, but a very deep story at the same time. And that's all you needed. You don't need any of the extra bull crap. You don't need any of the extra stuff. We don't need the Zers and all the LGBT stuff. We can just tell a good story here. And that's what you should have been focusing on in the first place. And the sole fact that there's any Disney employees basically sounding like they're upset with the fact that they couldn't make Riley gay terrifies me. And let's be fair, if you're people that lost your job and all these layoffs recently, Disney made the right choice. But let's continue. While Disney allegedly provided instructions to remove any gay implications, one source made it clear that Riley is not gay. The source told Stedman, mind you, Riley is not canonically gay. In the film, what you saw, nothing about Riley says that she is gay, but it is kind of inferred based on certain contexts. And so that is something that they try to play down as multiple points. And that's the correct move. She doesn't need to be gay. Nothing about this character needs to be gay. Nothing about it needs to be straight. Nothing, like, no sexuality really needs to be implicated here. Yeah, you can move on. They have their own canonical straightness, and you can say, well, there's points that you can infer it, but it's not really there. And that was the whole thing. And I never pulled this up. There was a bunch of really weird people going around saying that Riley is canonically gay, that Riley is a part of the LGBT, and this is a perfect LGBTQ where they should have doubled down on the LGBT. It is interesting to see Disney employees, former Disney employees, Pixar employees, whatever have you, come out and say that she is canonically gay. She is canonically straight, 100% straight. That is who she is. Nothing else a part of it. And because of doing this, because of, the tamping down of any of this bull crap, because of the tamping down of all the progressive nonsense in the story, Inside Out became a box office hit. Broke records. One of the largest grossing animated movies of all time. A monumental success for Disney. But you can take a look at everything that would have gone the other way. We've already looked at Lightyear's box offices, but it was not a good year. I mean, Lightyear bombed. Bombed outright. This was a disaster according to any metric. And it was a continuation of more of their progressive bullcrap constantly being shoved in to any of these shows. And you can see it again. This also reflected onto Elementals. Elementals had its own little thing going on in it where somebody said that they're gender fluid, but I personally consider that more to be a joke, considering the person was water. But all this started reflecting poorly on other content. Elementals had one of the worst box offices of all times for an animated show. And it wasn't just Pixar that was struggling with this. We had Strange Worlds, which is Disney animation, but even Strange Worlds got hit for this. And one of the big promotions for Strange Worlds was the progressiveness, the intersectionalisms, the woke ideology all over the place. The fact that nobody's white is actually a freaking marketing point. A gayness all over the place. The fact that gay relationships are part of the main thing, and it bombed. Their ideology led to yet another bomb, and on top of that, you had Wish. Wish was an all-around disaster for Disney, and we've seen the files on Wish, the Wish files or the Disney files being put out by Film Threat on how they got rid of every good animator to shove in activists all over the place and people that were all this pro this and pro that to shove it into the movie, and it ultimately came back and bit them in the ass. So when you leave your bull crap out, when you leave your progressive nonsense out, when you leave all the politics out of of your movies, you get success. You get people coming out in droves to watch this movie and have fun with this movie. Because that's all it's meant to be. It's meant to be a fun family movie targeting kids. You don't need your bull crap in a fun family movie targeting kids. And when you do that, you get success. Interesting how that all works out. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it up, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. And with that, video in the bucket, and time to keep moving on, because I saw you guys do some stuff, and I know I ended up screwing up Tom Hanks for Tim Allen, and I feel bad about that one. I'm turning the music back on real quick. How did I screwed it up because of Woody? Woody. Yeah, Woody. I'm all fucked up today. It's Monday. My brain's out of the way. I went to work and thought, God damn, why can't it be Friday already? I'm already ready for the weekend. But Daxnar says, why are you gay? Well, I'm gay because at one point in time, your mom decided to have sex. I'm of questionable sexuality myself, and I prefer that. Don't really need to know what I do with my spare time or who I bone and what I bone. I like to leave it up to you guys to try to figure out, and sometimes that becomes funny. Some realizations here or there. It is what it is. It's fine. Woody has more screen time than Buzz. Yeah, but Tim Allen's so much better than Tom Hanks. I think I just did it up because of the Woody. You screwed a Woody? Oh, fuck you. My words are coming back to bite me in the ass. I have to change something out real quick. Just my Zen, because I freaking love Zen. Everybody loves Zen, but I love Zen a little bit more because it makes sure that I'm not smoking. Because when I do smoke, bad things happen. It's also part of the reasons why I've been cutting down on my drinking habits as a whole, because I don't know what it is. When I start drinking a lot, and by the way, I've drank a lot on this stream, but I'm talking on my streams and stuff, I'm talking more than the amount I've drank on streams. Like when I'm out with friends drinking a lot, the hankering and the craving for cigarettes comes back, and I hate it. But oh, you know, you got that buzz going on, you're in that social environment, and the next thing you know, you just got that craving, and Zen helps tamp that craving down. So there's that. Jack Tarlad, where do you put your winky, Dermy? We must know. No, but nobody needs to know where I put my winky in. Lightyear did not fail, says Lofty Fairy. It did. And then you got the simpy emojis coming in from Dex and Nar, so shout out to you guys. What are your guys? I'm trying to figure out, because I don't want to jump straight into the topic yet, but I do find it interesting, because what I find interesting, and I didn't point this out because I didn't think I'd have to, is I saw this because of this Twitter post right here in Back Tacos from Seal Hunter. I saw this IGN post on Twitter. What do they say? Inside Out 2 is the highest gross animated film ever, but behind the scenes, Pixar workers grappled with crunch, layoffs, and avoidance of LGBTQ themes. I'll report right here. But you come over here, they don't add that to the byline or anything. Nothing about LGBTQ was in this at all from the here, and I got notified by it from the actual IGN post. Interesting how they leave out the LGBTQ thing. from like even the byline. Like if it's in the byline, I'd be expecting, well, I'd expect it in the byline more than just like the title itself, but I'd also expect it in the title because they're all about that stuff. Like, oh my God, you removed LGBTQ themes. What the heck's wrong with you? You'd think that'd be in more places, wouldn't you? But let me see. Drinking is always the worst time for smoking. I've been quiet for about 6 months now. Luckily, I don't drink either. I drink, but I try my hardest not to drink as much anymore. Like if you've been noticing, like Ball Busters, for example, in order to get me to take a shot on Ball Busters, not here, I ain't taking shots during the weekday, but in order to get me to take a shot on Ball Busters, it's $50 now. And that's because drinking is going to be a part of it for a while, but there needed to be a larger barrier to entry because I was getting way too fucked up on the $20 drinking. So I had to bump it up to 50, and now it happens. There's shots I still need to do. There's shots I still need to take, but less alcohol. I'm more coherent. The show, I think, flows better. Things are going as it is. And yeah, I don't wake up with raging headaches anymore and wanting to hate the world. So that's a plus. And I'm debating phasing out the alcohol altogether from Ball Busters. There will be drinking streams. I've said this a few times. Like, there will be obviously New Year's streams, stuff like that. I'll be doing drinking on there. I'll do all that stuff. I still owe shots with the melees. That's true. We're working that out because they will be on Ball Busters this week. So we're working out deals there. I might do squats instead of shots, or I might do shocks and stuff like that. Yeah, I owe a lot. Legatus, I owe like 30 some shots with the melees. It's bad. But I'm trying to phase out the alcohol as much, because when you get super drunk like that over and over again, yeah, that becomes part of your show, but you use it as a crutch, really, and it's not as fun. After a while, like, even you guys in chat, oh my God, Dermy's drunk again. Ha ha ha, he can barely read. Ha ha ha, he can barely read sober, but he reads worse drunk. Oh, he's drunk again. Oh, he's drunk again. Oh, he's drunk again. Being drunk, that's only so many times, and eventually becomes bad on yourself. No one wants to Ricada Max. That's true. Nobody wants to Ricada Max. And to be brutally honest with you, Ricada is one of the reasons I started thinking of phasing it out. Because I did not want to get to that point. I never wanted to get to that point. Never, ever, ever do I want to get to that point. As a joke on 1 or 2 streams here. Like, maybe we'll do a drinking stream around Christmas and then New Year's. Maybe we'll do another one here down the road. Maybe we'll do like 4 a year, maybe 2 a year, something like that. Maybe 3 a year. Getting that drunk on one stream is one thing, but you also need to make sure you have your protections there. So like I have Gal and Static, so in case I get too drunk, they can shut shit down. But you need those barriers, and you can't do that all the time. You can't get to that level all the freaking time. That's dangerous. That's dangerous for you. That's dangerous for the show. That's dangerous, and it's not indicative of a cohesive show is drinking all the time. And I'm focused on giving you guys a good show and giving you guys a good product. You help support me, so in return, I'm going to give you guys the best product I can possibly give you. That's how that works. You guys are one of my number 1 priorities. And I think I just lagged out there for a little bit. My allergies are kicking up, so give me a moment. Allergies are acting up. It's getting to be that time of the year. Oh, I gotta, before we get into the next topic, this is probably gonna be the gayest thing I ever say. Favorite time of year is always winter. Okay? Not in spring and summer. Well, I hate summer. I hate the heat. I hate it so freaking much. It drives me insane. Spring is okay. It's okay. Fall is a close second for my favorite time of year, and it's not because of like, ooh, spooky month and everything like that. Nah, it's because that's when like cinnamon and apples and stuff like that become more prominent, and I'm a sucker for that for apple cinnamon stuff or apple spice stuff. Like the moment I smell that anywhere, I go like, God, it smells amazing. And I got a special it was apple spice bourbon deodorant, and I'm wearing it right now. And every time I lift up my arms, I'm like, God damn, it smells like fall. It smells like fall, and I love it. What? No, it's not going to be the gayest thing you ever say. Stop that cat. Stop the cap. No, it's the gayest thing ever. Me saying I like apple spice, and I also like the smell of pumpkin spice. Fall smells are fantastic. Favorite time of year is still winter, but fall smells are fantastic. Static says Dermy's triple D's. Real Wade says Kansas is overrated. No, it's not. Kansas is underrated. An AL Static, by the way, love you, buddy. Let's get into the second topic, shall we? As you guys cope with the fact that I just said possibly the gayest thing ever on this stream. Talking about smells and stuff, and how I like apple spice and pumpkin spice. What's wrong with apple spice? I love that shit. It sounds gay when I say it. That's why. I love the smell of apple spice. I used to have a I think I still have it. No. I had one of those like Febreze or one of the like the things that constantly spritz stuff out. It was always apple spice. I love that scent. That's such a good scent. Always makes me think of fall and the time for long sleeves, and when I can start pulling out big blankets again, hiding under those. God, I love heavy blanket. Wild Dermy version of furry love is cows. I like girls dressed in cow print, so sue me. Sue me. Okay? By the way, actually, before we hop over to the topic, let me check this out, because we are so close to that kick point. Probably, because remember, guys, we are almost there on kick. We are so freaking close. I can taste the monetization. I can taste it. Over on kick, we are sitting at 67 followers. Again, we are but 8 followers away from hitting that monetization point. That is fantastic, and that's a testament to all of you guys. I love it, and I hope to hit that point within the week, hopefully. So again, if you haven't gone over to my Kick channel, Kick, Dermy, Wormy, whatever it is, go over there, subscribe, follow, do whatever you can. Let's get that to monetization point. That is going to be so huge if we can get that. Growing on other channels is also part of the whole helping build up the channel and stuff. Growing every single day, moving one post at a time, slow and steady, but that's how we're going to do this. Put it in the chat. I closed it out because I'm a retard. Why aren't you? Do I have you modded? I can do this right. Jack, I just gave you a beautiful little power. You are now a mod. Because I could have swore you were a mod before, but apparently not. So there's that. Dermy's cows are back guys. Dermy cows are back guys? What? I don't know what that means. I'm dropping the link in the chat. So there's that, and we'll check back in on that a little bit later, but let me get this stuff turned off right now. And this sounds like a good song, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, start it over, and when we come back, we will come back to that. I'm also going to mute this and mute this just to be on the safe side. Unlimited power! That's right. Anna holding Dermy calf. You're gay now, Jack Tarlad. That's right, you are gay. Mods are always gay here on this channel. Because mods are gay, but you have to add mods, and mods help out. But I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to get this all set up. Let me get a drink of water real quick, and then we'll go from there. You have our condolences, Jack Tarlad, for the mod. Yeah, Legatus, you're also gay, but you're also like a mod extraordinaire, so. Let me pull this up. Let me also... Best to have the YouTube backend pulled up. Jack is gay gooner. Is a gay gooner? Yeah. He is a gay gooner. I was always homo. Oh, congratulations, Jack. We can be homo together. But let's get this going. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you guys with another video, and today we're actually continuing to talk about Ubisoft because they can't get their shite together, for lack of a better term. Because despite the fact that they're facing calls from their own investors to take the company private, they keep putting out garbage and subpar products. So they decided, hey, you know what would be a good idea despite all the constant backlash, whether it's Star Wars Outlaws or Assassin's Creed Shadows? Let's put out another subpar Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer that got downvoted to heck and back, sitting right now at 86,000 dislikes. And one of the big controversies that came out about this trailer was actually the fact that they're being accused now of buying bots to promote Assassin's Creed. But don't just take this for it. Why don't we scroll down to Asmon's Gold video here, and you can see it here in the thumbnail. They were paying for bots. There's no other way around this, because these are all the, the pretty girls you see out over on Twitter coming in, and all of a sudden, the same girls that say coochie and link down below or something like that, coming over here and saying the exact same thing. Not y'all turning into Japanese historians. Are we all watching the same trailer? This looks incredible. Can I just enjoy this game without being a history nerd? The attention to detail is actually mind-blowing here. All of them, by the way, are these Coochie and Bio accounts that you see over on Twitter, all the thought bots that go around trying to promote stuff all over the Twitter, all over the comment section. They're not as prevalent right now, considering it's mainly just actual people calling it out and downloading the video to heck and back. But the other thing to point out about this trailer, come over at Ubisoft Japan, see an even worse ratio. And that's a key takeaway here is Japan hates this. Japan despises what's been going on with Ubisoft and this video game. And you come over here to the trailer, sitting at a 7.3 thousand downvotes to only 258 upvotes as of right now. And again, it's also filled with more people shouting out the game, saying how much they dislike the game, how much they dislike what's actually going on here. But that's a key takeaway. That's a point I want you guys to hold firm on all this. Japan hates this game, and we've gone over it. Japan launches a petition to cancel Ubisoft's upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows games. We've talked about politicians actually saying this could instigate an entire international debacle. And we've also had frickin' Ubisoft having to release a statement to Japanese gamers apologizing, but ultimately telling them to shut the hell up so that they could just ship out the money, $70 to $130, to buy this piece of crap game. It is a monumental screw up for Ubisoft right now, as they're getting pelted by both Western audiences, but more importantly, Japanese audiences in response to this game. So what's the correct idea for all this? What's the smart move to take? Oh, it's to run an attack a hit piece, attacking all gamers and saying that Japanese gamers are good and they love this game and all the Western gamers are just bigots. Ubisoft runs New York Times to attack players in defense of Assassin's Creed Shadows. But again, we can come over here to the actual New York Times article, and this is an archived version of the article, but you can see what it is. Excuse me. The fight over a Black Samurai and Assassin's Creed Shadows, the video game franchise long emphasized in its historical accuracy in settings such as Athens, Florence, and London. The details of its first foray to Japan were attacked online. They were criticized online for the usage of Yasuke, but also on top of that, foliage, architecture, armaments, weaponry, kanji, dialogue, stealing other people's work. That's what it's been dragged through the mud for. But what does New York Times have to take it? Oh, we're just bigots. In the In the first seconds of a trailer promoting the video game Assassin's Creed Shadows, a ninja emerges from the woods. Suddenly, the camera shifts towards a riverside village of thatched roofs hidden in the mountains, suggesting that the story will unfold in feudal Japan. Seconds later, another warrior appears in the flames of a destroyed settlement. It is the game's other protagonist, a black samurai named Yasuke. Some gamers erupted over his appearance, convinced that the franchise, known for its immersive recreations of the past, had gone woke by including a black character in its depiction of 16th century Japan. And now they go as far as even bringing up Elon Musk and what he actually said, but they keep getting worse. The backlash over Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is scheduled to be released on November 15th for the PC and the newest Xbox and PlayStation consoles, compelled the French company Ubisoft to remind players that it's a game where ultimately works of fiction. Although grounded in history, experts say that Yasuke was possibly enslaved as a child before arriving in Japan and later ascended into the samurai class during the Sengoku period. That is all false. Well, not all false, but majority false. Yes, he was a slave. Yes, he was brought over by the I can't think of it, by the missionaries that were coming through at the time. And then Obu Nobunaga liked the color of his skin so much and kept him as an oddity. He never ascended the rank of samurai. He was at least a sword bearer, if not basically a squire, and was in one battle where he lost and went back into slavery. He was never a samurai. But here's the key takeaway. Again, here's the key takeaway. If there is a hill that I'm willing to die on, it is defending the creative freedom of our teams. Full stop. Just like in the video I did yesterday, Ubisoft keeps not just attacking its players, but hiding behind creative freedom and experts. Creative freedom and experts. Refusing to actually say, like, Yasuke, he wasn't historically a samurai or anything like that. All of our experts have said this, but we're doing a creative freedom thing. No, they always want to hide behind the experts and say, experts are saying he was, but we're also using creative freedom. You can't keep doing both because your experts, we've gone through. They're garbage. But that's what it is. There's whole article is just attacking gamers, attacking people, and further trying to cement that, oh yes, he was in fact a samurai, but so it's creative freedom. It can't be both. It's one or the other. But the outcry over Assassin's Creed Shadows has been considerably louder. The inclusion of Yasuke was the primary complaint. Actually, here, I think eagle-eyed fans of the franchise have identified historical inaccuracies before, like the wooden churches in Assassin's Creed Valhalla that were actually from around 12th century Norway, but appeared in the game's version of the 9th century Viking England. But that's okay. That's one thing's here or there. Those are small little details. We're talking about mega details that you keep overlooking, but we then scroll down. But the outcry over Assassin's Creed Shadows has been considerably louder. The inclusion of Yasuke was the primary complaint, but observers also pointed out to the presence of Chinese architecture and period inappropriate flags. The controversy became so heated that a small right-wing political party in Japan formally asked the government to comment on what is considered historical inaccuracies. It wasn't just a small right-wing contingent. No. It's not just a small group of people. It's a majority of Japanese gamers deriding this, attacking this, pointing out how horrible this is, pointing out how bad it is. And it got so bad that Ubisoft Japan had to put out a statement apologizing, but ultimately saying, buy our shit. Shut the hell up, buy our shit. That's what it boiled down to. But we want to say it's a small group of people over in Japan. It's not a majority of Japanese people. We didn't have to put out this apology to Japanese players. No, it's mainly just Western audiences that are attacking this game. It's mainly just Western groups of people that are attacking this. And by the way, this article does the one thing that I laugh at the fact that they did it. And I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to scroll down to here because they mention him. Kazamu Hashimoto, a Japanese consultant and translator in the video game industry, said the reception. Oh, wait, no, it's not here. Oh, right here. They come down here. Yui Hirama, a historian of the Japanese University of Health and Science who specialized in Sengoku period, said that Yasuke's samurai status was not in question. The fact that you brought this man up is the key takeaway to why this is nothing more than a political hit piece attacking gamers outright. Because for those of you who are unaware of who Yui Hirayama is, Japanese historian claiming Yasuke was a samurai exposed as a communist. Not only is he an overt communist, guys, he's a paid PR individual. That's who he is. He's a paid-for PR publicist. The new historian saying Yasuke is a samurai, Yui Hirayama, is partnered with Pony Canyon, a music and entertainment company, to promote Japanese culture through entertainment, and is also a PR media site trying to globalize to the West. He's a PR person. He's not an actual historian. He's pushing bullcrap, trying to drum this up as fact, when in reality, it's just PR stunts. So the simple fact that you included him shows you that this is an attack, that this is pushing more propaganda, that this is just an attack on gamers not wanting to participate in this. But what's some of the other historians and experts that Ubisoft has used in the past? Well, we have African samurai author Thomas Lockley, who lied and was called out by even Japanese government officials as lying and not telling the truth. Oh, but who else do we? Oh yeah. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ubisoft hires LGBTQ plus activist as consultant who wants to challenge moral standards around transgender sex. Well, transgenerational sex. An actual, yes, Japanese historian who promotes the idea of older men having relations with little boys and young kids. These are your experts, Ubisoft. These are the people you have used to justify your creation of this game and are trying to hide behind a PR activist, an overt activist who lies about actual historical fact, and a lady that loves to promote some things that Mr. Beast Camp also loves to partake in. Interesting how this all always plays out, but that's what they have. That's what they're going to do. They went to the exact, but they didn't just go to any old person at the New York Times. No, when we actually come back here to that Park Place article, they ran to specific individuals and a play straight out of Prime Video's playbook for the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. Ubisoft leveraged Zachary Small and the New York Times, as well as so-called expert, to attack players ahead of the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows. They did the exact same thing that Amazon Prime did. They ran to similar individuals as Amazon Prime to push their bullshit, to just attack gamers as bigots. All while ignoring the fact that some of the real bigots were The Verge. The Verge reporter Ash Parrish accuses Japanese society of being violently racist amid backlash against Assassin's Creed, quote tweeting the apology Ubisoft Japan put out. Oh, and who else? Oh yeah, Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante plays dumb and blames Mark Kern after she described Japanese people as racist for calling out Assassin's Creed Shadows. The most hate I see and bigotry I see coming from the West are the people in for Assassin's Creed Shadows, are the people promoting Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't see it from the other side as much. I see hate and derision coming from the people promoting Assassin's Creed. I don't really see it from the other side. No, the other side's calling it out. They're calling out the bullshit. They're calling out the inaccuracies. They're calling out the subpar product. And they're calling out the exorbitant amount of money that Ubisoft wants for this pile of garbage. And instead of addressing any of those concerns, all Ubisoft does is tell you to shut the hell up, buy the game, and you're nothing but more than a bigot. That's all they do. Keep doing that. Keep doing that to the Japanese audience. Man, that's really working out for you, isn't it? All while at the same time, your stock keeps dropping. You're at a decade low, and you have investors telling you, put the company on private. This is a disaster for Ubisoft, and it's going to continue to be a disaster if they keep going this way. But hey, I'm just some dumb on the internet talking out of a random room in his house. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. And there we go. Another one in the bunker. And by the way, I see Professor Savage Dad over on the Kick side. Shout out to you, buddy, saying how many more followers to monetize you. I need, as of right now, I can remember to keep it open, because I'm very picky on how I do stuff. I'm very particular. Holy moly, mother of God. We are at 69 followers. Oh, Scream Queen Selena over on the Kick side says followed. Thank you. Let's refresh. Might be a little behind. Still says 69. We are so close to being monetized on Kick. We need 6 more followers over on the Kick side. That'll be fantastic to get. Jack Tarlad, 70 now. Oh, let's refresh. Does it actually pick up? You know what? Why don't we do this? Because another way to do this is I'm gonna duplicate. Doesn't always like to refresh right away, and I discovered it. We're at roughly 70 to 60, so I either need 6 to 5 more. Why don't we get 6 just to be on the safe side? 6 more followers over on the Kick side. That will be fantastic if we can get this monetized within today. Honestly, would be amazing. So take that link. I'll share it out right now. Share it to all chats. Should also drop in the Kick chat. Should. Keyword is should. I don't think it is, so I'm going to drop it here in the Kick chat. Yeah. No, I'm going to drop it here in the Kick chat as well. Take that link, share it around to everywhere. We are so close to getting it. If we can get there, that will be huge. That will help out the channel immensely, and I will be eternally grateful to you amazing people over on all platforms. I love everybody here. You're all fantastic. Please, let's get this monetized. That will be a great way to end out the stream if we can do that. I need to get some water. Let me turn on the music real quick. Go. Well, then I'll get the last topic loaded up for tonight, as I also get caught up on some of your guys' chats, shall I? And I'm gonna play around just so I can load this up. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it so freaking much. I would love to get this actually like monetized and stuff, but let me see. Yes, we are the daily dictators right now for this show, says Jack Tarlad, and I love it. The title of samurai during that time period is for royalty. Royalty, I don't think it was just royalty. It was like a special class. Like, you had to be a special individual to actually get the samurai title. You were at least a sword bearer if you weren't that title. The problem with the situation of Ubisoft is that they're blah, 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 blah. They're saying that Shadows is historical accurate, while Valhalla is fictional based on mythology. That's true. That's another thing. They always try to hide behind historical accuracy or historical fiction and all this stuff. They keep trying to use these weaselly words to try to get out of everything and then hide behind the experts. Creative freedom, historical fiction, but historical accuracy and experts can't do both. You can't keep doing both. It's one or the other at this point, because we know what is fact and we know what is fiction, but you're trying to muddy up the two and have your own little bullcraps fest trying to say that it's not what we know it to be. But Hail Legatus, how are you? Fictional game. Thomas luckily is a loser. That is very much true. Love you all. Oh god, that hurt. Oh god. I can't wait to go to this dentist appointment. The fact that that filling popped out last Friday bothers the hell out of me. Seal Hunter over on Kick. You're my first follow on this account. Well, thank you so much, Seal Hunter. Thank you all, and I am gonna be doing some more stuff on Kick. As you can see, I'm streaming every day to Kick. I'm streaming every day to Twitch. I'm streaming every day to Rumble. I'm streaming every day to YouTube. We're pushing everything. We're doing this. We're pushing as hard as we possibly can to grow everything, and I hope you guys come along at the same time. But let's get this last topic booted up. Still not followed. I'll clock the button soon. You'll clock the button soon, says Prof. Yeah. By the way, let me check something out, because I'm still 70. Okay, it says 70 right now. Still says 70, so we need. Let's plan on 6. Let's plan on 6 followers is what we need. That's what we need. Try to get 6. Let's just shoot for that. But let me check something, because it would be nice to at least be able to dunk on Prof a little bit. I can't dunk on Prof. But I can dunk on Gal. It looks like as of right now. Click on it. Week 2 of our fantasy league. Yet again, Gal did not hit 100 points. I might have got fucked over on my fantasy league. I might have got royally fucked, and it still pisses me the hell off. But at least I'm in 100 points. Yeah, Dom made more points than me, but I got fucked over. So, fuck this game. I still hate it. But I still got more points than Gal. So I'm happy. Gal's still the worst player. UC 70. Let me refresh, because it doesn't want to do the follower thing as well. It says 70 for me, so 5 to 6 more people needed till we hit there. I'm probably the 70th. Well, thank you so much, Seal Hunter. I greatly appreciate it. I hate this. But let's get this last topic loaded up in the chat, because this is we went on some high notes, you know. Disney not pushing its progressive bullcrap, and it's good. Real Wade Nation Gaming saying he's the 70th. If one of you two is the 70th, we don't know. It doesn't matter who's what number. It just matters that we get there. So thank you so much, guys. But we started off on a good note. Hit a little bit of a sour patch. Let's end on a really good note. And Condemnation. A lot of gaming industry. This is a good story. This is a fun story. So let me get this loaded on up. Let me mute this music, because I hate this music. I hated that one. I wish I could play the music I have been listening to. I've been listening to a lot of One Piece music, but I can't risk playing it because I'll probably get copyrighted. There's some really good One Piece songs that people have edited together. But let's get going. Let me hop over here, and we're talking Space Marines, everybody. So if you're a Space Marine fan, I hope you guys are ready for this. So let's load it on up. Let's get it going. And 3, 2, 1. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Dermy Wormy. And when it comes to gaming successes, we have a monumental one right now in regards to Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Now, this was kind of a sleeper in my personal opinion. I know a bunch of people were uberly excited for this game. Tons of people were coming out and saying how much they were excited for this game. I know this game did, in fact, I believe get delayed for a certain period of time, because they wanted to make sure that they gave you a good game. Now, when it comes to the game, what I'm being told and what I'm hearing, $60 for roughly an 8-hour campaign, not really something I'm interested in. Just being real honest here. But I love the fact that, for all intents and purposes, it's succeeding. When we can actually come over here to SteamDB and we scroll down to the actual stream charts right over here, we can see over the past week, and we'll go max, it's been hitting good numbers. All-time peak of 225,000 players. Last 24-hour peak of 118,000 players, and players right now 91. Not awful, but again, it's a Monday night. we're seeing this game get steady play, steady interaction. People are enjoying it. Might have a short campaign, but people are saying that the multiplayer is really fun, really enjoyable. Tons of clout. Love it. And when it comes over here, Asmongold even reacted to this entire game in a very positive light. And you can see his video right here. I'm not going to play it all for you because it's a 52-minute video. I don't have enough time to actually go react to the entire video. But you can see, even he's coming out here saying, Space Marine 2 is a reminder of what we lost, Asmongold reacts. And that's true. What this game fundamentally is an enjoyable, fun time. Takes you out of stuff, immerses you in an escapist world, in a reality that isn't real, but you get to get away from your everyday life and play as a Space Marine going up against the Tyranid. That is fantastic, and the fact that people are loving it is wonderful to me personally. And Asmongold recognizes this, but because of Asmongold's reaction to this entire video, we got a really interesting comment on this video. Scroll down here. Come right here to Matthew Karsh. Okay? This is very important. Scroll on in because he says, "Hey man, CEO of Saber here, the company that made the game. I love your videos. When we signed the deal to make Space Marine 2, all I wanted was a throwback game. We had the chance to work on something which, by its nature, was old school. I can't even comprehend many of the current games that we play these days. They are too complex and too much of an investment. We worked on Halo back in the day, and that game could be distilled down to the simplest of shooting loops, but it was entirely addicting. That is what we wanted to recapture. I hope that games like Space Marine 2 and Wukong are the start of a revision to a time when games were simply about fun and immersion. I spent some time as Chief Operating Officer at Embracer, and I saw games there that made me want to cry with the overblown attempts at messaging or imposing morals on gamers. We just want to do some glory kills and get the heart rate up a little. For me, that is what games should be about, and that is 100% what games should be about. You get your Dustborns coming out here pushing overt actual like rules for radicals, teaching players how to be a freaking radical, teaching you how to be an Antifa activist, and the player base is non-existent. You get your Concords pushing the agenda, pushing it all over the place. Every character based off of propaganda and the intersectional feminism and all this garbage. Oh, look, we have our first ever black lesbian trans person voicing a character in the game and who's also black and trans. Blah, blah, blah. Pushing identity. And what happened to Concord? It failed. Failed miserably. Got pulled within less than 2 weeks, less than a week, one of the two. And what do we have here? We have the CEO of Saber, the company that made the game, telling you guys two things. One, that this game was designed for escapism, that this game was designed to just have a fun time and just be an all-around good game. All we wanted to do was put out a good game for you guys that harkens back to what we lost at one point, that what we desired at one point, that what we as gamers enjoyed at one point. Okay? Simple enough. All while dragging Embracer Group. For those of you who are unaware of what Embracer Group is one of those companies that's going around buying up a bunch of stuff, buying up a bunch of these gaming companies, kind of like the BlackRock of video games. I think BlackRock might be involved in Embracer Group, but they're buying up a bunch of these cultural IPs, Lord of the Rings, things of that nature. And they're pushing their political agenda within it. They're pushing all this woke BS all over these games and promoting it that way and saying that this is the correct way to go forward. This is the correct way to do gaming, all while gaming has suffered, all while gaming has fallen apart. And what I see here is a man who was in the belly of the beast, who dealt with some of the worst goings on at Embracer, left that, did his own company and put out a game that is just for the gamers, a game for the gamers. And that's what we miss. That's what we need. We need more games that are just pure escapism, fun, enjoyment. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring right now on Saturday Charity. Check those out every Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on those, what am I doing? I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm getting heated. I'm getting angry. And yeah, sometimes I rage quit, have to walk away, have to go play something else just to calm myself down. But I keep going back. Why do I keep going back? Because it's not the reality. Challenge. It's something away from all this. And I'm going there. And I'm escaping from the modern day BS. I'm escaping from the politics. I'm escaping from everything that's been going on in our day-to-day life right now. You can see it even right here on my YouTube suggestions. You know, Donald Trump, communism, all this stuff. You can see all the craziness that we're being inundated with on a day-to-day basis. And imagine having to deal with that, having to deal with Hollywood shoving this political bullcrap down your throat, having to deal with video games shoving that political bullcrap down your throat. And all you want as a citizen who works all day and night, or goes to his blue collar job, deals with the heat or deals with whatnot, comes home and says, you know what, with the small little time I have after I've taken care of my day-to-day chores, after I've dealt with the work, I've dealt with the kids, I dealt with the wife and maybe some of the stuff that she has me do around the house, and I love my family and stuff, but right now I just want a bit escapism where I'm not inundated with this bullcrap. I just want that calm, relaxing thing where I'm playing a game, where I'm interacting with a show. You want that so much. And that's what this game's giving you. This game's coming out here and saying, you know what? Might be an 8-hour campaign. Mainly put our stuff over on the multiplayer side. Main selling point of this game is it's a game. I want you to come in, have fun, do your stuff, escape from your the goings on of your day to day. Maybe that guy at work is just pissing you off to the point that you just want this little respite from reality. Just going around beating up Tyranids. You're just beating up Tyranids, blowing stuff up, having a good time, gory action. That's what this is all about. That's what gaming was supposed to be about. That's what entertainment was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be about the escape from your mundane life. And your life could be perfectly fine. You could be happy, but you need that little bit. That's what this game's doing. And that's the best thing to see. To come out here and see a CEO say that we wanted to just give you guys a good game. And we hope that this helps turn the tide of these propagandistic video games. That's something heartwarming. That's something good. And that's something that we should be constantly pushing for. Warhammer is dealing with its own BS right now, filled with all sorts of bullcrap left, right, and center. But it's nice to see something that is just turn your brain off, blow some stuff up, gory action, and have a good time with it. That's what I wish more entertainment would do that now. But hopefully in time we finally get back to that point. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. And that's a good story. That's an all-around good thing to talk about. Did I have my chat up the entire time through? Oh, I didn't. I only had it turned off down. But that's a good thing. That's more of a heartwarming story to wrap things up with. That's more of a relaxed, chilled kind of story. To know that there's gamers out there, there's gaming CEOs, there's people out there that recognize what gamers truly want, that recognize what people actually care about, and that want to give that to you. That's fantastic to see, and that's fantastic to be a part of. And I hope that I hope that the CEO is accurate. I hope that we're seeing the tides turning and that more companies will recognize that gamers want escapism and none of this bullcrap. But it is what it is. But let me get caught up on some of your guys' chats. Let me skip this. Fuck that. Not a bad one. Turn this back on. and we'll start wrapping it up for the night, shall we? Because Static, you're going off. Love you, buddy. By the way, actually, because it is Monday. Mondays is Bloodbath over on Static's channel. So let me make sure I have this set up right. Redirect with the bow. Bloodbath. I did not even type it in at all. Bloodbath. And I spelled bath wrong. There it is. Making sure that I raid Bloodbath. And make sure that goes on correctly. So I'm gonna save that. And don't forget to swing by Bloodbath after Dermy's triple D's. Love you, Dermy. Thank you, Static. I'm gonna make sure that they get rated over there so that you guys can do that. Oh no, what have I fallen into? Look, Goddess over on Kick. Shout out to you over there on the Kick. By the way, according to Kick metrics, so plus or minus a few, sitting at 71. We're sitting at 71 followers right now over on the Kick side. Shout out to all of you guys over on the Kick side. You're fantastic. We're so close to that final push. We're so close there. Only 4 followers away. You know what? Excuse me. Excuse me for that one. We're gonna take this. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna paste it. I am 4 followers from monetization on Kick. Join the fun for continue being gay. Okay. And I'm tweeting this out now. And here's a trick to all you guys. If you ever have a link or anything like that, Jack Tarlad, this works for you. Seal Hunter, this works for you. Like anybody that makes content. The real trick to any of this, and I'll show it. No, I did not hit that right. The trick to putting out links on Twitter is one of these multi-stack posts, because Twitter actually suppresses links. So the trick to making sure your links go out is to do stuff like this. So you do the I'm full followers away link down below. And I should have probably put that. Can I do that real quick? I cannot edit it. How do I pay for this if I can never edit anything? But I should say link down below. But yeah, we're so close. We're so freaking close, guys. If we get it tonight, before as we're doing outros, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. That would be fucking amazing to hit that point. But if you guys can go out there, quote tweet that, repost it, like it, share it out, do everything that you guys can with this link, I would greatly appreciate it. You guys are fan-fucking-tastic. And let's start wrapping this up. Obviously, guys, when I wrap this up, go over to Bloodbath over on Static's channel. They're going to be very political over there. Some of the other stuff, you know, if you're watching over on Twitch, shout out to you. If you're watching over on Rumble, shout out to you. You're all amazing. You're all wonderful people. I love each and every last one of you guys. I couldn't be here if it wasn't for any of you. All you guys that came in during the chat and helped me out. And by the way, special shout outs to both Big Rob and Star Wars Dog for dropping those super chats. All that stuff helps out the channel. And you know what? Once we get you know, Kick monetized, you know what we should try to finally do? Because I've been trying to redo Twitch a lot. Let's try to get Twitch monetized. That's gonna be a harder one, mainly because I have the hours. I need the followers, and then you have to do this whole concurrent chat rate. So we're gonna be pushing Twitch next, so we can get monetized on 3 different platforms. That would be fan-fucking-tastic to get monetized on all these platforms. That way, whoever sees it, help out. They can help out, do whatever they can, and the channel can grow better. And hopefully, potentially, this could become my full-time gig. But until then, guys, you've all been wonderful. You've all been amazing. Love each and every last one of you. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye for now.